The bathtub. I used to keep the cat litter box in there. That way it kept all the stuff there when he kicks it around, you know. But then he started peeing in various spots on the carpet. So I ended up cleaning that all up the other day. And I put a pad down and I put his box on top of it and he goes there now. So now that I cleaned out the tub, maybe I can have a nice big soak. Yes, I probably desperately need a bath. I probably stink, but I have a cold so I can't smell anything. I pretty much, the pantry's full, except today I went out and got a bag of flour, a couple things, and some cough drops. They're right here. This does not taste as good. This is like a store brand or something. Cheap brand. It does not taste as good as the Vicks Vapo Rub Drop things. Those I like. Those make your head full of that Vicks Vapo smell, you know. Woo. Anyway, yeah. Where was I? Fuzzy brain, that's for sure. A lot of stuff going on. I just finished watching Joshin' with Jakota. It's Josh Alexander and Jakota. Oh, I don't remember his name. Sorry. Alexander, maybe? They're brothers. They live in Canada. Go check out their channels. Josh Alexander he paints with his fingers. Jakota is a photographer. He does some fantastic work. All the people in their family are incredibly creative. Their other brothers and other relatives, they do welding things. Oh, Josh also welds nifty little sculptures together. I'll put a link down below to their channels, okay? One is, Jakota's is just a new channel. I can't remember what it's called. I'll have to look it up. Something Madnezz. And Josh is, Ushitat, which is a Cree Indian word for maker. Creator and maker of things, which is great. Whew. Here's just a little bit of what I was watching.
My favorite. So I named him Rob. Rob. Okay, I told them,
What's up, man?
I told them your reaction.
Did you?
On my last live. It was so funny. It was so funny.
A lot of stuff's been going on around here. I've been trying to get better. Been feeling sick and laying around in bed for the last 2-3 days. Feverish and sweating, and that's why I need a bath. And the phone rang. It doesn't ring much unless it's, you know, someone selling you something or wanting something or a survey or bullcrap calls, you know. We can lower your credit on your credit card. I don't have a credit card. Anyway, so I know that I don't really have anyone to call, so it said Brian, and I picked up the phone and I said, "What's wrong, Brian?" He goes, "How'd you know something was wrong?" I said, "Who calls at 4:30 in the morning and nothing's wrong?" It was 4:30 in the afternoon. I didn't know that because I was in a fog. But he didn't correct me. His girlfriend's mom is in ICU. She is illnesses that come and go, and this time it's not going. They don't think she'll last much longer, and they've all come to accept it. And Brian said he was like crying. He went home to walk the dogs. And he says, "I don't know what to do, Mom. I don't know how she's going to act when it finally happens. I don't know." He's a nurse, so he knows the process. He saw her chest x-rays, and one thing that she had, they gave her medicine for, which caused another condition, which caused a serious lung infection and fibers to form in the lung, and it's just really bad. And nothing's helping. They took her off the air, and her CO2 levels, that's what you breathe out, were really, really high in her blood. She wasn't getting enough oxygen. And so it's just a matter of time. And I felt really bad. I talked to him for a while and I said, "Well, I know from experience, and you probably do too, that the best thing that you can do is be there for her. you know, going to buy this or do that. No. Be there for them. If you have a friend that's in trouble or sick, or maybe they have an abusive situation, the fact that they would know that you would be there for them matters more than anything. So just be there for her. So I've been in a funk all day. I did make homemade pizza dough and pizza sauce and stuff today. I did the dishes. Well, the dishwasher did them. But I actually had to put them in there and be on my feet for a little while. I went to the store and bought a couple things so my pantry is full so I can lay around and get this crap over with. There's some breathing techniques to loosen up the phlegm and get it up so you can spit it out. And I don't like doing that, but I've been doing it. And it seems like so much trouble. When you spit it out, it's just a little tiny bit of something. And it's like, all that trouble for that? And it's gray-green in color. I could show you what it looks like. I do have some samples saved on a tissue. But I won't. But I could. But I won't. Yeah. I talked to my brother David. It's his birthday. He's an old man. I'm still older than he. He's going to have pork chops tonight. And Brussels sprouts. He goes, well, you like cabbage, don't you? I said, yeah. Oh, they're like cabbage. I said, yeah. I'm not that big of a fan. So that's what he's up to. And Kitty Cat is sleeping here. He was snoring. I'm trying to get his snore on film, but he always stops or wakes up or something before I can get him on film. I intend on doing an acrylic pour tomorrow, which you'll see eventually, tomorrow or the next day or something. I have to get better because I have some characters to do skits on. Candy Clam. I've got some Candy Clam coming up in a Christmas collaboration. Boy, that's almost a tongue twister. And possibly Esmeralda Gretchner, your cultural anthropologist. I love those characters. They're like some of the worst humans that you could come across. Well, I mean, they're not bad intent as a character. It just, you don't want to be in a room with them. Yeah, I know, lots of people like that. No. Anyway, let's see, is that it? I made pizza and pizza sauce today. I'll finish up the soup tomorrow, make some more soup. This is soup weather, baby. It's going to snow, maybe, and be less than freezing. And this is St. Louis for you. You never know. You never know. I read a part in a play on Monday night. It went okay. Another fella came up and said, will you read this part on my play in 2 weeks' time? I was so tickled. He goes, you're not averse to swearing because this part swears. And I said, hell no. Oh. Little by little, sometimes it just takes a while to go upward and onward.